Hello, and welcome to another episode of Surviving the Narcissist. This is Wanda, and we look at narcissism from a personal. I'm a narcissistic abuse survivor, professional. I'm a certified life coach, and my niche is trauma addiction and narcissistic abuse recovery, and a spiritual perspective because your mind, body, and spirit. And so everything affects you, mind, body, and spirit. So this episode, we're going to focus on, or the topic is love. Is it love or is it love bombing? And this time of year, Valentine's Day is coming up, and it's natural to want love, to be accepted, because we need love to thrive and to grow and to develop. But people that are narcissists, they take that natural desire and they turn it into something that they can manipulate and use. And how they do it is through love bombing. So, love bombing is a manipulative tool that they use to make you think that they love you and that they desire you and they want a relationship with you, but it's something that they can use to kill, steal, and destroy. And because they use people's natural desire to be in relationships or to have a someone to love and love them, a mutual relationship, they take advantage of it. So when we look at love bombing, it's three things that I'm going to focus on in this video. Well, when you meet somebody, love bombers or people that love bomb, they are overly attentive. They're always affectionate, overly affectionate. Um, it's really overwhelming. A lot of times it can be in the form of compliments and flattery. I never met anybody like you before. You're my soulmate. Where have you been all my life? You're like an angel. I prayed for you. You're a blessing. You're heaven sent. So they overwhelm you with flattery. And one time somebody told me flattery is like bubble gum. Chew it and get the sugar out, but don't swallow it. And then once they flatter you, because love bombing is a tool, but it's connected to, of course, manipulation, but also it's a form of grooming. And they're basically using your desire for love or your to be in a relationship to use you and to exploit you. And so another thing, while they're grooming you and they're flattering you, that's so they can gain your trust. And once they gain your trust, you might tell them things and you don't realize that you're telling them information. And they use this information, they weaponize the information to use it against you. So let's say you happen to tell them, oh, I really like flowers. Well, they'll start sending you flowers every day. Let's say I always wanted to go on a weekend getaway. Well, it'll be a weekend getaway all the time, every weekend, every other weekend. So they will use what you like to pull you into their web of deception because you told them what they like. You told them what you like. Excuse me. You told them what you liked and they used it against you. So if you say, well, I like a woman that knows how to cook and clean. Well, they may pretend like they like to cook and clean, but they really don't. They may be paying somebody to clean. They may be buying food and putting it on the plate and throwing away the styrofoam carryouts. If you're a woman and you told a man, I want somebody that opens the door for me, I want somebody that likes movies, well, they'll pretend that they like it because that's part of love bombing. They don't really love you. They don't really want a relationship with you, not in the sense of a caring, sharing relationship. They want a relationship so they can use you. Another thing is over texting, and that goes along with all this information gathering because I've done a video on monitoring and spying. So they're always texting you because when they're texting you, they're assessing. It's a form of assessment. Well, if they can answer their texts all day, or if they answer their texts every time I text, well, they must really be into me. My love bombing is working. Where if you have a boundary, oh, I really appreciate you texting me. It makes me feel good, but it, I'm at work, I'm doing other things. And always remember when we talk about behaviors, behaviors are on a spectrum and it's based on the people in the relationship. Some people like a lot of texting, but you have to always be mindful of if if motives or red flags. And then another thing, they are over texting you at the beginning of a relationship. And that's where the love bombing comes in. Because you just met the person last weekend. You just met the person 2 weeks ago. And they're constantly texting you. And the texts are, I love you, you're beautiful, um, what are we going to do after work? What do you eat for lunch? Good morning. And that's a lot of texting in a new relationship. So you have to be. I would. I wouldn't say that's a total stop, but it's yellow. It's a pause. And then in addition to it's a pause, does the person accept your boundaries? Because, like I said, you might say, well, I really appreciate you texting me, but you text me to say good morning, you text me at lunchtime, you text me at dinner. That's a little overwhelming to me. It makes me feel comfortable. And watch how they respond to you trying to set boundaries. Do they respect your boundaries? And the third point or the third aspect of love bombing is the hot and cold. So hot and cold behavior, which is a form of, like I said, it's all manipulation. And like we said in previous videos, all narcissists don't act the same. But if you respond positively to them texting you 6 times a day, they can either go hot and they'll keep doing it. But then once they realize they might have you in a position or where they want you, because it's all a matter of control and power, then they might go cold. And when I say cold, they were texting you 6 times a day. Now they text you once a day. Now they text you once every other day. And then they want to see if you're being pulled into their web of deception because when they go cold, do you go hot? Well, are you okay? I missed your text. Um, is anything wrong? And so it's basically a game of manipulation and control. And if you've had this experience that you thought it was love and then it ended up being love bombing or experience with just love bombing in general, please comment below. And also, don't forget to like and share this video and to visit my website. The information is below. I'm a certified life coach and I also offer a free consultation to see if you want to work with me. And until next time, remember, you can go from being a narcissistic abuse survivor to a thriver to an overcomer. And until next time,